Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good now.
I have no idea what was going on.
Gremlins.
Gremlins, I guess. Well, good. It's working again. Let's wait until Jack gets here, and then we'll start. Catherine, what are you doing? Nothing.
What do you mean what I'm doing? I'm here for my class.
No, but what are you doing in general in your bigger life?
um, I'm studying for my exam Monday night, and I'm working on stuff in my studio.
What is your exam in?
I've been studying modern and biblical Hebrew.
Oh, wow, pretty academic. Are you going to ace the exam? Are you going to get 100%?
I don't know. It's hard, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I bet it is hard. I bet it's hard. Languages are always hard for me. How many languages do you speak?
Not many. I speak English, French. I can speak a little Hebrew, and I understand some German, but that's it.
Well, that's quite a bit actually. It's a lot more
It's
than I.
not.
It's a lot more than
It's
I've
not.
got.
Yeah, my father-in-law spoke and read and wrote 7 languages.
Wow,
Wow.
it's a lot. That's a
Looks
lot.
like you
We
resolved.
yeah, it's resolved, so it's working okay.
Rebooted.
Just reboot the computer, it
Can
fixes
we
everything.
reboot the U.S. government?
Oh yeah, reboot the United States.
Yeah.
Start over.
The
All we
guy,
need is just one badly cooked hamburger.
Yeah, really.
the
And
guy that's in charge of the interior, and he
Yeah.
he was testifying in front of the Congress,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "There's no point in doing solar because we don't get anything when the sun goes down."
yeah.
And what
And the
about
guy who was
there's
the guy on
things?
the committee said to him, "Have you never heard of batteries?"
Yeah, batteries. Yeah.
So so the big thing, have you heard of something called Thucydides trap?
Yes.
You
Explain it
did
to
you
us.
hmm? Well, it's got I don't know all the permutations, but it came about during the Spartan Greek War, where Greece thought Sparta was going to get too strong, and they were going to go to war, or Sparta thought Greece was going to is getting, and they went to war,
Uh-huh.
and instead of trying to resolve issues, and then one of them won, and then later the other one came back and destroyed the other. So anyway, when Trump's in China. President Xi brings it all up and says, you don't have to because you're a declining, country to go to violence. And Trump thought he was talking about Biden.
Jesus, Trump is so stupid. Oh God, I don't know.
Let's think about interstitium.
The interstitium. Yes,
Interstitium.
yes.
Oh, you never did send me that article.
Well, this is. I have no problem saying that Trump is the stupidest person I think I've ever run across, but this is not a place for politics. Let's
No,
let's let's stick to
that,
Tai Chi and Qigong.
no, I thought you were going to send me the article about the interstitial fluids that you're
I,
talking.
I have not yet figured out what to do with that.
Oh,
I would like to do a morning, instead of just doing a warm up, do a special thing on that. But I want to find a talk or an interview with the original researchers, and I've gotten a couple, but they're just not very good. They're poor, well, they're it's not him. It's the producers. They're so poorly produced that it's
yeah.
kind of annoying. So I'm trying to look for one that's kind of at the professional level, but I just haven't had time
No.
because I've been running around rebooting my computer so we can hear each other talk. All right. So move number 18, I guess, today.
Oh no,
No? What?
16, no?
16? No. Is it 16?
Kevin, tell us.
Yeah. What?
Is
I
it
don't know.
18.
move?
Which one?
Isn't it move 16?
No, it's move 18. Middle winding.
Okay.
Middle winding. Now we'll review this whole section here, but we're going to finish the third section today.
Okay.
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 So James, we actually didn't even do a class last weekend, so you are not behind at all. Uh, we're going to go ahead. We have today and tomorrow, and the rest of next week, and then we're taking a little time off, because we got a lot of work to do around here, including fixing our computers. Um, Eventually, I'm not sure when, Annie and I are going to have to buy new computers because this kind of stuff is starting to happen more and more. So the computers are old. These are our office computers from, and I think they were bought in 2016 and 2017. And that doesn't seem like very long ago, but that's like ancient history in computer stuff. So we're going to have to get some new ones. But this is what we've got for the moment, so let's hope that that reboot lasts a little while. Okay, let's review the third section as far as we know it. So the third section starts where the second section stops. At lean with back. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. Let's do it once more, or I'll turn my back to you, and then I'm going to have Catherine lead and then James lead. Catherine. Good. No, not too bad. You're starting to get this too. Boom. Good. James, let me see what you can do.
And I sit this one out, I'll be completely lost.
Okay, well, I'll put together all the links for this third section. I think we have all the links for the first half of the form. I'll get all the links together for this section too. And just practice. You're a little bit behind, but this is what happens. So just practice and catch up. Okay.
So I got through school.
What's that?
That's how I got through school.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly how I got through school too. The next move is called middle winding, and it's a move that I really like in the form. So let's start with the footwork. It starts where press elbow ends, right? And the footwork is kind of interesting. All right? You're going to be walking backwards and sideways like this. All right? It's not straight to the side. It's not straight back. It's at a 45-degree angle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now there's some fancy stuff that goes on in there, but that's the basic pattern of the footwork here. Okay, let me just show you this move. One more. From the end of press elbow. By the way, my hip is like 90% now. And I think what has really helped it is starting the squats again. Because we've been doing the squats in the morning exercise for the last 3 or 4 days, and I think that has really helped us a lot. Okay, so the first part of this move engages energy number 5, right? Peng, Lu, An, Ji, and then Sai. Sai is, yeah, exactly, is plucking. All right? So watch. Sai. Now, you can do Sai with closed fists. So it's like you've grabbed somebody's shirt. All right? Sai. It's also possible to do it just with open palms. And you might think of the open palms as going up above somebody's shoulders and then pulling them forward and down. And that's what you do here. They're open palms. All right. Turn the right toes down here. Turn the toes toward what you're going to catch. Turn the toes, pull down. All your weight is on the right. Sai. 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 Right? So very simple. Then you're going to do a movement, right, where you hit someone. This is a classic backhand. You step out, boom. You step out, and the danshin turns like this. Boom. 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 All right? You could be smacking upside somebody's head. Boom. Now, if the other guy you're supposed to smack is pretty good, he's going to anticipate that, and he's going to block you, and he may even capture your hand. So, boom. Oh, now he's got hold of my hand. What am I going to do about that? Watch. I'm just going to knock his hand off. Boom. All right, I tried to hit him, but he grabbed me. So instead, I bring the whole right side of my body up and then boom, down on his arm. So now we have 2 parts. Sai, hit, and escape. Now the little tricky part here is once you hit, you have to step out immediately to the left again. But your weight's on the right. Let's do where the weights are. All right. Sorry. Right, left, right, left, right, and it stays right until you make the next move. All right? All the weight here. This is a little tricky to do because there is a there's a tendency when you come down like this to use your weight. I'm just going to hit him with my weight, but that's not really what's going on. Any time you do a stamp, it's your chi that goes down, not your weight. You don't bring your weight to that foot. It's like the snap of a whip. But then immediately you step out, so now there is weight on there. But that's after you've done the hit. Step and the weight to the right. All right? One more. Okay, any questions up to there? All good. Let's go on to the next part then. So we're essentially going to do the same move twice. The first time we do it, we're using. All right, watch this hand. Did you see the difference? The first one is an open palm this way. The second one is the back of the hand. So the first, let me do it in context. Hit. So you might be pushing somebody. The second one is a little more complex. Imagine that somebody's trying to give you a backhand. All right. So their hand is coming in, boom, they're going to backhand you in the nose, right? So you block and intercept that, right? Now the person is open there. If this is his body and this is his arm, he's all open here. So what you're going to do is you're going to step behind his foot, catch his hand, step behind his foot, and then you're going to come with this part of the body into his chest. He's got an invisible chest here, right? And you're going to shift your weight. Shift your weight like this. All right? Just shift your weight. So you're pulling in this direction, shifting your weight in that direction. And he's going to end up falling over your knee. So let's just do the whole move. Hit. Step behind him, grab his hand, come up into his chest, and then sink. That's the whole move, middle winding. Questions?
Statement. I do not have the footwork, but I see it.
Well, just keep working on it. The basic underlying footwork is 1, 2, 3. Now there's some little tricky stuff in there, but that's the basic thing there. All right. I'm gonna watch Catherine. Back of the hand, back of the hand. Boom. When I say back of the hand, what I really mean is the wrist. All right? You don't want to use this part of the hand here, at least for a move like this, because you're going to hurt yourself. If you smack that into somebody and you're trying to push them, it's gonna crunch your hand up like this. So what you're really using is the wrist. Boom. You extend the fingers and open the hand in order to strengthen the wrist. Boom. Boom. And where are you pushing? You're pushing right here in the Tanzhong. At least ideally. All right. You're going to push the guy right there. Now watch my hand. You push him and then you rotate. 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 This goes into his chest and then it rotates down into his lower body. And it's going to help push him, over. It's a small thing, but Catherine, let me see you do it. Okay, you got the basic idea. There's a little work you need to do on the rhythm inside this. Watch. All right? So you have to find that inner rhythm. And then it really is, it's like an extended dance step, really. All right? One more, together. Once you start to get this rhythm inside here, you want to pay attention to the thoracic hinge joint. Just watch this as I go through this. Starts high, goes low. High, low. Low, high, low, high, and then boom, low. That makes sense? Try this. Smack that guy. Smack him. Smack him. Throw him. Now, the truth is, we all know people that need to get smacked upside the head. Just think of somebody you know who needs to get smacked upside the head. All right, smack. In fact, let's just try this as because this is a single yin and yang cycle. It's a single application, right? This hand is going to go down. Why is this hand going down? Because this hand is coming up and out. This hand needs to go down, right? It's opposite directions. Right? Smack. 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 Yes. Catherine, you've got it. You know, I've mentioned before, in a lot of fights, you know, movies give you the impression that fights are about fists. So you're making fists and you're hitting people. But when you do that, you're going to end up hurting your hand. If you got a broken hand, it's hard to continue a fight. All right? So think about you're just open palm. You're just smacking them with an open palm. Smack. Now, this first one, you're actually going to use the palm. All right? Smack. Open. Not the back hand, but the front hand. The front of the hand. Smack. 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 The second one, you use the back of the hand. Boom. 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 The first one is a hit. The second one is a throw. All right? Hit. Throw. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta fix something here on the computer. I keep getting all these notices from Apple, etc., etc. I wish I could stop them, but I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's do the whole move very slowly. All right, the end of press elbow. Weight to the right. Weight to the left. Turn the right toes in. Sigh. And then hit. Under, boom, step. Hit. Step, step behind, and throw. Sigh. Hit. Strike. Throw. Okay, questions? All right, that is the end of the third section. So you have 3/4 of the form now. If it's a little shaky, go back and practice. Let's do the whole third section, all right, from lean with back. first the left side, then the right side. When you get done with repulse the monkey and you're moving into press elbow, sometimes it's difficult to remember which way the circle goes. Watch. Repulse the monkey. Repulse the monkey. Repulse the monkey. Okay, now which way do I go? It's easy to tell, yes, because I'm up here to the right, which means I'm going to go down to the left. That circle. Smack. And throw. End of the form. So you're close to the end. Just one more section. Oh, it's a really easy section. All right.
I remember when Punch to the Ground actually went to the ground there.
Well, yes, that's true, but that means I have to go all the way to the ground. I definitely am not as limber as I used to be, guys. Although,
Those days are behind us.
well, I'm afraid so in large part. But feeling my hip be so much better is encouraging because that means I can move toward regaining some of that flexibility anyway. All right, any final questions? Okay, I'll put this up later this afternoon and I'll go back and get all the other pieces for this third section and give you that whole third section so you can work on it.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.